In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the AC condenser cooling fan on your Honda Accord. This will be located on the passenger side front of the motor. Let's get started. Using a 13mm wrench, we're going to loosen the nut for the negative terminal. Pull the negative terminal off of the battery, put it off to the side where it won't make contact with the terminal. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt for the coolant tank. Remove the bolt. Remove the overflow hose. Pull the coolant tank straight up and put it off to the side. Remove the connector for the fan. Push on the tab, pull straight back. Remove the connector. Down on the side of the fan, using a pair of pliers, we're going to squeeze this plastic clip and then pull it out through the front. Pulling the harness off of the fan. We're going to remove this connector off of the bracket. To do that, we're going to push on this tab right here. It'll push down, releasing the lock. As we push down, we're going to pull up on that connector. Pull straight up and pull that connector off of the bracket right there. Using a 10mm socket, remove the two top bolts for the fan. You can reach down behind the fan to access the 10mm bolt. We're going to loosen that bolt. In our case, we're going to have to drop the splash shield because it's so rotted. We're going to need to be able to get a better bite on it. Remove the plastic clips in the front for this bottom splash shield. In our case, we only have a zip tie, so we're going to cut our zip tie off, let our panel drop down, and now we'll have access to the bottom of the fan. There's a 10mm bolt on the bottom of the fan. We're going to loosen this, but we don't need to remove it. Remove the fan assembly. Install the fan down into place. When we drop it in, we're going to drop this bracket on the stud that's down there. Install the two top bolts. Snug the bolts down. And torque them to 8 foot-pounds. Do the same thing on the bottom bolt. We're going to reach down through the top and snug this bolt down. Torque it to 8 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Go through and attach all of the clips for the splash shield. We're going to re-zip tie ours back up. We'll go through and put a few more on here. And on the bottom, we're going to attach the connector to the bracket. Make sure it's fully locked on. Install the plastic stay into the bracket. Install the fan connector. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Install the coolant reservoir. Get the bolt started in front. Snug the bolt down. Install the hose on top of the reservoir. Install the negative battery cable. Snug down the terminal. Give it a wiggle, make sure it doesn't move, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.